All right, fill me in. Where are we? What are we casting? What are we doing?
All right. So this is not Stellaris. Okay, this is a game called StarCraft.
Wait. How do I build? Where's my population control? Wait, hold on.
Okay. Well. Okay.
How do I take over? How do I take over other systems?
We're casting. We're casting. We're not.
Okay.
it's okay. Okay. It's okay.
Well, hold on. I'm running low on minerals. Oh wait. There's minerals. Quick, get them. We have to expand. Get the minerals.
Shaking my head.
All right. You do intros because I have no idea who is what.
All right, here we go. We are getting to our second semifinals of the night. Of course, we just had our first one where Solar took out Special and he advanced to the grand finals. And here we are going to find out who will be meeting our Zerg player, as here we have our first contender. We have our South Korean Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Jinair Green Wings. It is Trap.
And in the southwest corner of the map, also from the land of South Korea, our red Zerg playing for Africa Freaks. It is DongRaeGu. So where are we on the bracket right now? Hold on, I'll get the bracket.
Upper semis.
Upper.
God damn it, Steel. I even made like an elongated explanation of where we are in the bracket in the intro. God damn it.
I was busy opening the Wikipedia pages for the players so I can get my intro done. Sorry.
All good. So yeah, as a reminder,
so semi-final. Okay.
Right. Yes. We are in the semis. This is, of course, the beginning of our best of 5, and the winner of this will face Solar.
Ooh. Solar. What system is Solar from?
The Korean Republic.
It's the solar system. It's from the solar system.
Look, I don't know if there are like different systems in Stellaris and like Civs. Look, I haven't played the game. Okay, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
I know it's in space. That's all I know.
It's all over the place. It's also on Earth if you want. You know, you can have Earth there. It's not. You can. It doesn't have to be like a new place. Right. So nothing crazy going up in the game yet. Trap did delay DongRaeGu's natural base there for a second, but that's standard by now.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't really do much. It's just annoying. It's just being annoying.
Yeah, very much so. Earlier today, we did cast Trap, and we managed to catch Trap versus Armani, and that was amazing. Armani, he fought back. They went all the way to the ace match in their best of 3, but Armani was also playing it a little bit weird. Like, he went Swarm Host, which was like a little bit odd. And in the end, it didn't work out for him. So,
yeah, we haven't seen Swarm Host recently. It used to be in the meta quite a bit, but now it's kind of disappeared as it happens, the Nidus Swarm Host was the thing, but it's kind of, I don't know why did it fall off, like in popularity.
Yeah, I think it's like a mix between like the maps as well as the fact that like Hydra Lurker became so much more stronger, right? Like it was just it's very odd to see Armani whip it out, and it was very, as you were saying, very out of meta, very like beginning of 2020 sort of thing. Yeah, I don't expect DongRaeGu to do something like that, but I mean, who knows? We'll see.
It doesn't seem like he's going for that. He's so far going bog standard. It's not even. I mean, he hasn't gotten any specific tech yet, so it's possible, but he's not getting any gases. He's just still on one gas.
Yeah, he's just been droning up heavily, still hasn't thrown down any tech because he doesn't have any gas, right? So he's just kind of, he's chilling.
He's not getting gas. That's the thing. It's just My grandfather used to have one gas extractor, and that was fine. And now it's fine for me too.
Oh God!
I don't want no damn two gas extractors. What? It makes me gassy.
I don't know if DRG played Brood War, but that was a thing back then, right? Back in the day, that's all you needed, right? One gas.
He gets gas. He just gets sunken colonies and everywhere, and just expand. So we do see Roach Warren. I guess he wanted to get that third base saturated before he goes there. Get some minerals coming.
Yeah.
Still not getting any gases though. What's he doing?
There we go.
Okay, there. Finally, thanks heavens. Yeah, I was worried about his condition.
Yeah, so once DRG got up to 50 workers, he throws down his gases at his naturals, getting his gases at his third base as well, working on his lair. So yeah, he was just focusing on his minerals and yeah.
I guess you can call it a gas explosion. I'm doing pistol snaps. That's when I do pistol fingers, but I also have a visual, like an audio clue. Don't have a visual. Yeah, got him. Got him.
Yeah. You're something. You're something, all right.
I am.
So yeah, you could call it that. I mean, Trap did go for a Twilight Council as well, so we do see that he is harassing out here with his Archons, doing a decent amount of damage so far.
Yeah, usually the Dragon Dog doesn't usually do damage. It just gives you map presence and prevents your enemy from attacking you. But some Zerglings are going to go in that. They see the oracles. They say no. Yeah, that's good. Those two can wipe this amount of Zerglings pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
Oh
God, the War Prism. Has to be so careful again. Like, there was a Spore in position. There are 3 Queens ready and waiting for the War Prism to go into the main base. So Trap has to be so careful with that. As we see, DRG is playing this out so far pretty standard, going to those Roaches, going into Hydras.
Yeah. He's getting a Hydralisk range. He's getting Roach speed. He's gonna have some beef on the ground and some beef for anti-air if he needs to, and some extra, DPS. Hydralisks are really good at that. Kind of want that when you're going up against Archons.
Yeah, and so far Trap has done a really good job at, like, with these Archons really just like stopping the creep spread. Like, it hasn't really gotten out of hand at all. Like, it's only just barely connecting all the hatcheries. Yeah,
it's been very active. Also, this 4th base that doesn't have any creep around it almost. So yeah, Trap can just get in right here in the middle of everything and just take DRG kind of by surprise, although he has enough army here to deal with it, so... he's gonna have to take the fight. And Trap is going back. He still has the 2 Immortals, but they get distracted by a bunch of Zerglings coming in from the side. And it looks like DRG is going to push Trap backwards. He's gonna try and warp in some charge lots. Force Fits are doing a nice job.
Yeah, and it looks like Trap just had enough to push DRG away. It was kind of scary because, as you were pointing out, DRG was getting on top of the Immortals. But just in time, he was able to warp in some Zealots.
This almost fell into a DRG. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. I see. Yeah. You gonna snap your fingers?
Nah, that wasn't that good. That doesn't warrant pistol snaps. I'm a connoisseur of jokes and such. No, sure. I don't revel in the dumbest of ones. I reserve my my appreciation for the good ones. Speaking of reserving your appreciation, DRG is coming in from all sides. Oh, no, it's actually coming in from one side for some reason. There are a lot of Immortals on the ground, and one is blocking up the wall, so Zerglings can't go into the natural base. Forces are being broken by DRG, and it seems to kind of has to back away for a second, but he's going to go forward anyway. Chargers have been warped in. there are no more force fields for Trap, but he still has a lot of immortals. They're running out of buffer though.
Yeah, but the thing is that we're running out of a Zerg army here. There are only immortals, but it's just enough here to clean up everything that DRG has. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we do have a couple of oracles. I'm not really doing too much. They did run headfirst into Queens, but Trap, he holds.
Yeah, and he didn't lose a lot of his expensive units. He lost Archons, which is bad. He lost the Warp Prism, which is also annoying. A lot of sentries, but 5 immortals were left. That's the core of his composition. There's this beef wave composition, as I like to call it.
Oh yeah,
Archon immortal charge lot, and he's also adding disruptors to it as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's the most important part. He only lost 1 immortal this entire game, so yeah, keeping these 5 immortals was so important. It's the most important thing that Trap had to do in that engagement, and now we have the disruptors coming in, 2 more disruptors on the way as well. And DRG, I'm a little bit concerned because like he hasn't gone for lurkers. He's like still sticking with just Roach, Hydra, Ravager.
Yeah, it's kind of staying on ooh. I don't know which side I was worried for most. The Zerglings or the Disruptors?
Oh god, they were both kind of exposed there, but I mean, Trap, he pulls back and oh my god, there's so
he's gonna get surrounded! The Zerglings get on top of the Disruptors, they might even get one, but the Disruptors shoot their shots, shoot their Novas. One of them does go down! And DRG taps out. Trap will take game number 1. The Disruptors were too much.
Oh. Yeah, and as we saw, DRG, he was pretty much all in. Like he had like this kind of mid game like composition, and he was very stubborn about staying on it, and it was meant to kill Trap. It was meant to end the game, but Trap defensively was just too solid.
Yeah, it's it's gotta jump in. Hold on. See, I'm paying attention. Yeah, I think the DRG he was going for some kind of like Roach Ravager timing there. You know, he delayed his gases, he got all his economy up, and then he was hoping to just make a whole bunch of Roaches and Ravagers and go out. But Trap kind of met him halfway there on the other side of the map and delayed that push, and then defended when the push actually came to his side. Kind of had enough to deflect it. And DRG just didn't have anything beyond that, you know. He was still he was trying to go for lurkers because he had the Hydralisk tech, but you know, that alone is not enough.
Yeah. Definitely. As I was waiting for you to do the intro, but then I realized that I'm doing the intro. So here we go. We are I
was buying your time because I was like, I'm starting the intro, so I better keep on talking.
We are getting into one of the newer maps. We are getting into Lightshade LE. And spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Jin-Air Green Wings. It is Trap.
And in the northwest corner of the map are Red Zerg, also from South Korea, playing for Africa Freaks. Africa. It is DRG.
All right, so Steel, you were actually one of the first out of all of us to cast on the new maps, if you recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? You know, with your experiences during SDO,
on all the 2 new maps that I saw.
Yeah.
Because everyone is choosing the old maps, so because that's what they know. Suddenly, Submarine became a popular map. Who knew? Everyone's been avoiding it, but now that it's the familiar one, suddenly it's big. So far, you know, I've seen Lightshade, which, you know, I've seen Nightshade before, so you know it's fine. It's pretty much the same. And I've seen Oxide, which I like visually, but I agree with you. There's not. We needed more like Rust.
Oh yeah,
we need more rusty crap. Which I think like the visual assets in StarCraft usually they have like Rust. You know, all the orbital platform type of tile maps usually have that like very rusty kind of aesthetic to them.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, we started like StarCraft 12 with stuff like Scrap Station and like all these like heavy industrial like, you know, like maps in the beginning, and like, you know, bring it back.
The first StarCraft map, the tutorial for the campaign, for the demo campaign in the original StarCraft was on a rusty orbital platform type of tile set. So yeah, it's been there literally from the beginning.
Yeah, like it's you know, come on, map makers. Like if you're making a map called Oxide, like mate, oxidize everything on the map. It's all brown. That's all it has to be.
I mean, there's some, I mean, if you look at the minimap, it looks like it because it's got that aesthetic. But a lot of it is because the plants have that kind of rusty look. But the plants, they're not supposed to rust.
Yeah, it's,
they get oxidized. They turn green. Usually.
You know what they're doing? They're deceiving us. They're deceiving the people right now with this nonsense.
There is no oxide. There is no rust. The rust is a lie.
The rust is a lie.
They lie to us about the chrome. They lie to us about the oxidization. What more are they lying to us about?
You know what?
I wasn't light.
I wasn't
100%. It's dark.
I wasn't 100% on board on hashtag the chrome is a lie, but you know what, Steel? I'm with you on this one. The rust is a lie. The oxide is a lie. It's nonsense.
See? Now, when you go down to your neck of the woods, when something that bothers you, suddenly, I'm right. Suddenly, there's a conspiracy.
You know what, Steel? I'm woke. I'm woke now. My eyes are open.
We've been lied to by the map-making community. We're being deceived. Maybe Jagannatha is not about some Hindu god. It's about Jagannathing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
no, 100%, right? Like we Google Jagannatha and it's like some kind of Hindu god. Nah, mate, you think that they thought about that before they named the map? Mate, they just drew letters together. It's like, oh no, yeah, it's a god. Sure, what?
I think they usually they have something. I used to think abiogenesis was a made-up word, but turns out it's like an actual thing. Man, hold on. Enough about that. We have Queen's marching.
Oh yeah, we got the March of the Queens right now. DRG, we didn't get to take note about it because we were like delving into the conspiracy, but he cut workers, he only has 32 drones, and he's doing a link flood and making nothing but roaches.
Karen, you gotta get in there and break the siege. You gotta, we're the Zerglings, you gotta surround them, but we're too slow.
Why are your Karens so upset? They're so grumpy.
When are they not?
True.
No, when True uses them, they're not grumpy. They're used to it.
They're sexy.
Yeah, the March of the True Queens is that's like they're born with the migration like instinct. He rallies them across the map just automatically.
Oh my god, and you know what? With all these Ravagers they're able to take out, they should be able to snipe out one of these shield batteries. There are more shield batteries being thrown down. I don't think an overcharge has been used quite yet, and Trap, all he has to do is hold.
Yeah, and he seems to be holding pretty well. Here's the overcharge. He's going to lose that 764 maybe. DD Shrine just finished. He's going to warp in a couple of DTs defensively. There's no detection for DRG.
Oh my god.
And this should put an end to the attack. Wow. GG's cold. Wow, Trap is just breaking DRG. DRG is just like, what can I throw at him? Just like, oh, it didn't work. Okay, GG.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I love it.
This is the trap of IR. You attack him and then you realize he's been attacking you all along. By attacking him, you lose.
Oh my god, I loved the way he used his DTs there. As you know, he had the Dark Shrine, and as you were pointing out, there was 0 detection. Like, that was completely shut down by those 2 DTs.
Yeah. I mean, not that I think that he needed them all that much. Because he was holding pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. Like he definitely was, right? There were a couple of immortals, there were more shield batteries being thrown down, overcharges being used, and DRG, he was having a hard time cracking the natural of trap. So potentially he would have been able to do it even without the DTs. And now we've gotten to the point where Trap, he's up 2-0 in this series. Like, he just needs one more.
I just noticed that DRG has the Serral icon portrait.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there used to be a time where they looked down on foreigners. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Now they're like, everyone. Did you see? Sue has Serral's mousepad. He got his Ents mousepad.
How times have changed.
Yeah, times have definitely changed. The Chinese one, the other one that I don't remember where he's from.
Yeah. And speaking of time, we do not have a Terran player here in the tournament whatsoever. He was taken out earlier. Instead, here we have a Protoss player, the South Korean Blue Protoss, representing Jin Air Green Wings. It is Trap.
And blessing the reigns down in Africa. Representing Africa Freaks, our Red Zerg. Only one loss away from being out of the tournament. Give it up for DRG. Otherwise known as the other Dong.
The one true Dong, if you will.
No, J Dong is the original Dong, I think. Right? Yeah, you played right before.
J-Dong is one of the Dongs, if you will, but DRG, his nickname was the one true Dong. Yeah,
Steve, but
please. No, mate. You know what? Let's start up a show match. Let's do it.
J-Dong was the OG Dong, man. It was famous way before that.
I mean, he was, to be fair, but you know what? I don't come up with these nicknames, right? I don't judge. I don't perceive judgments on them. Only maps.
For once, I do perceive judgment on nicknames, and I do come up with my own nicknames because I'm a bespoke meme generator, so I can. So I don't blame you for not, because maybe you don't have confidence in your own creativity, but that's your issue, not mine.
Okay.
I'm not letting it reflect on me.
Also, for the people in the chat,
and J-Dong is the original Dong.
I don't think that's accurate. I'm pretty sure there were more Dongs in Brood War than J-Dong. Just like how we have Dong 1, if you will, like Ryung and Hydra. But
yeah, but I'm counting people whose nickname actually has
okay.
Dong in their name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
So J-Dong is the OG Dong, and DRG is the RG Dong.
So we have a Stargate opener coming out from Trap. Of course, this is something that we've seen.
I was trying not to say, we have a Stargate opener again. I was trying to avoid that.
No. Something that Trap has done all day today is the Stargate openers. Very rarely has he decided to go for a Twilight Council opener. I don't know if that has much to do with like his playstyle, or maybe if he's trying to hide something for the GSL or something like that. But yeah, he's been very adamant about this.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know who Adam Ant is, though?
Oh my god, stop.
Adam,
get out of here. Get out
Adam
of here.
And the Ants. Adam and the Ants was like an 80s pop synth type of band, kind of an alternative band.
Look, old man, all right? No one cares about some band in the 80s, okay? What are you on about?
They were revolutionary, man. Look at it. Look for Adam Ant. That's the name.
God damn it. All right, here we go. We do have an Oracle first from Trap. He is going for a double Oracle, which is I'm a little bit sad about. You know, no Void Ray or anything like that.
Yeah, Void Rays worked pretty nicely in the previous game. You know, the Night Scouting, they were pretty good. Didn't get quite to use them that much, but you know, against Zerg, you know, clearing Overlord vision is extremely useful, especially, you know, if you're going to go Stargate opener, just do that. Because right now his oracles, they're not really getting anything done.
Yeah,
they're just lying around.
They are, and the thing is, like, because there's so many overlords around, because of that vision, like DRG, he can just always have the queens in position. Like, they can always be wherever the oracles, whichever base the oracles wish to go into.
It's a lot of queens. We're up to 6 queens for DRG. He's gonna get roaches again.
Yeah. So at the moment, he's being very defensive, you know, especially with these queens.
It's the same gas timing we saw before, where he's delayed the gas for a long time. He's going for the same thing he did in game 1, it seems.
Yeah. Like, as a Zerg player, like, since we are like more reactionary, you typically don't need gases until you want to make roaches, and you don't need roaches unless you're going for an all-in, or unless like your opponent is going for like Glaive Adepts, you know. Like, because Trap went for a Stargate opener, because he spent his resources on these oracles to begin with, like, you just need queens to defend and you're fine, right? Just drone up.
Got a lot of dong suggestions in chat. the dongs are out.
The dogs are coming out strong here today. Oh god.
Everyone is dangling their dongs in chat. Coming out with their original dongs.
Oh god.
Look, dong jokes. I'm all about that.
That's what we're all about here.
Speaking of things what you're all about, Trap is looks like he's coming in from the sideways to try and do something here. That's a lot of force fields. He's going to try and kill that fourth and keep the army away. Let's see if DRG sniffs that. Oh, he's going to get distracted by the oracles.
Yeah, so Trap, he takes the opportunity where the main army didn't go away.
DRG did see it coming. He was actually moving out.
Yeah, so the armies... Well, the thing is, though, that Trap, he wasn't able to push into the fourth, but he did kill 5 drones, and he did keep both of his oracles alive.
Yeah, but I think that's not what he was going for. See, his army is now on the other side of the map. This is not really a good composition either. It's sentries and stalkers. That's really good if you're going for like some kind of sneaky move, but as a composition, it's not really the optimal one you want.
Yeah, like especially against like this Ling composition. To be fair, all the Lings are across the map, and Stalkers, they do fairly well against Roaches and Ravagers.
No, he uses the force fields, but the Zerglings are already on the other side. They seem to be on move command though, but they get cleaned up pretty quickly. Some more Zerglings coming in from behind, but Warpins are available for Trap here. It looks like he'll be able to keep on pushing.
Yeah, he continues to warp in more and more Stalkers. To be fair, the sentries are running out of energy. Only one of them really has a decent amount. And at the same time, those 2 oracles, they dive in once again.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, the sentries.
Yeah, there are enough Ravagers that the force fields aren't really all, you know, the best. And the RG can actually push this back. But it did take quite a bit of damage. It was about 13 drones killed by these oracles. And they're still there in the southeast corner.
Yeah. Whenever
Trap
finds an opportunity, he goes in with those oracles, gets a decent amount of worker kills, and gets on out. And as you were pointing out, DRG, he was able to reset the sentry count. He killed all of them, and now it's just pure Stalker. Blink Stalkers. That's all he's got.
Yeah, and that's not the best composition to have against Orc Ravager. I mean, you do it. I mean, it's not the worst, but and then that one Colossus is, I don't know. If he had range, maybe, but because then he could get to the Ravagers through the Roaches. But I don't know. Oh, no, hold up! We missed the Spire.
We did, as we do have...
There's 14 Mutalisks coming out.
Yeah, we do have 14 mutas on the way, same with +1 flyer attacks. And I mean, Stalkers aren't the worst. Like, Blink Stalkers with +1, +2 aren't the worst against them, but ideally you have Archons, you have like some Phoenixes as well. Like, this is a decent amount of mutas that are popping out.
Yeah. It's gonna be a problem of Mutalisks. This is gonna be upgraded to a catastrophe of Mutalisks pretty soon.
Oh god.
And Oracle dunked.
Here come the mutas. They're in the main.
Like a Jordan. Alright, the mutas, they jump on top of that cannon. Not one of them dies. And they're gonna get some juicy... Oh, they're gonna get some juicy stalkers. That's what they're gonna get.
Yeah, like this was a decent warp in from Stalkers, and meanwhile the main army of Trap isn't stopping. It's continuing to push in. You're able to get the 4th base, but like the real question is, like, are these mutas going to be able to deal enough damage here to like equalize?
Yeah, I think so, because all of DRG's army is here as well. They're keeping the Stalkers away from the Mutalisks, and now the Mutalisks jump on top of the Stalkers with the Zerglings. They're going to clean them out. This Mineralize is pretty much dead. This is going to be a base trade.
Yeah, and I
DRG
mean...
is trading his 4th base, but Trap is with trading his main base.
That's the thing, right? Like, I don't think there's ever going to be enough here to deal with all these mutas. Like, sure, there are Stalkers, but like they keep getting picked off. There are 7 more mutas on the way. Trappy's doing a decent job across the map.
I get the Spire there, but
yeah,
you know, the catastrophe of mutas, it's there, it's out there.
That's right, that's the problem. You know, the mutas are already out. He doesn't necessarily need the Spire, as the Spire does go down, but the mutas are still, like, you know, there's nothing to really contest against them here at the 3rd base. Everything here at the 3rd is going to be going down. And are we ever going to see a recall from Trap, or is he just going to continue to commit?
He's going to continue to commit, because there's the recall. Doesn't catch all of the units, though. GG is cold. Wait, what? What happened?
What? Yeah, GG does get called. I was shocked because DRG GG'd out. I don't think he needed to, because he actually had a... Yeah, he had a proxy hatch, a ninja base over to the other side of the map as well. I'm gonna quickly check the drone counts. Hold on here. Workers. DRG had more workers than Trap.
No, DRG just lost a whole bunch of workers, but
they were equal. I don't think DRG realized the situation he was in.
Yeah, I thought Trap was the one GGing out.
Yes,
he realized he can never take care of the. Then I was like, Trap, wait, hold up. What happened?
Yeah. Like, I'm just quickly checking. DRG, he had more workers. He had that massive muta count as well. And especially because Trap didn't recall his entire army, like, DRG could have come back home with his mutas, killed everything that was across the map, and then, you know, picked away at whatever was left from Trap. Though I feel like, I definitely agree that I feel like that was a bit of an early GG timing.
Maybe I needed to go home. I don't know. It's stuff to do. I don't know. This seems like it was like, this is... Yeah, I can win this, but it's too much work.
But with that, Trap 3-0s DRG and advances to the finals to face Solar.
Yeah.